Jay King, self-made millionaire, coming to you from MillionairePennyStocks.com, and I want to congratulate several of my students on the shorting of NXTD. Wonderful, wonderful trade. We sent out the alert, MillionairePennyStocks.com. We sent out the alert to our premium account students, our diamond account students, and you can go to MillionairePennyStocks.com, and we send daily watch lists. We send our email blasters, and we also send our social media services, text messages. We send several students information in regards to some of the stocks that we're researching. But if you look at this particular stock, NXTD, this fits our core strategy that I talk about a lot. Remember, I told you our core psychology and our strategy is that we look for stocks that have price action, momentum, volatility, and value. So when I go back to E-Trade, I want to show you this nice volatile spread. This is an example of a stock that has a lot of price action, a lot of momentum. And look at the volume. The volume is great. And we shorted this at around 73, 72 cents. It faced a lot of key level of resistance at 74, 75 cents. And we shorted at around 72. And we covered at around 63, 64 cents. But this stock went back up during pre-market to about 70 cents, and this is pretty much a blatant pump. We know that this penny stock eventually will fail and decline in price, so we're going to let it gain a little bit more momentum next week, and we're going to see if we can bet against it again and get a nice return off this stock. Now keep in mind, I want to show you something real important. Keep in mind that this particular broker, E-Trade, doesn't allow you to short stocks under $2. Most of your shorts, if you're betting against the market, you're betting against certain stocks to decline in price, you're going to have to go to Interactive Brokers. This is one good broker that allows you to short several stocks that are under $2 in price. But E-Trade primarily, most of the stocks on E-Trade that you're going to be able to short are going to be stocks that are over $3 and $4. So keep that in mind. But one thing that's important is to sift through thousands and thousands of stocks and narrow your search down so you can find stocks that have momentum and volatility. You click on research and you click on market movers, and you're looking for the most active stocks, the top gainers. And we like primarily looking at stocks that are under the NASDAQ and under the NYSE. And the stocks that are under the Dow, these are more your blue chip companies that are high in price. If you're trading futures or options, these are better, but primarily we like to stay with lower price stocks. And so just to give you an example, this stock right here has a nice volatile spread, CY or X. This nice volatile spread is nice, but the volume is pretty low. And anytime you have low volume, just be real careful, because sometimes your orders won't get executed properly. If your order gets executed and you're able to buy it, you might not be able to sell it because there's not a lot of activity going on throughout the day. There's not a lot of shares that are being purchased. So when you purchase these kind of stocks that's low price, only time we focus on low price stocks that have a low amount of value is when the company has wonderful financials, wonderful earnings, and we can see an opportunity to maybe go long and maybe purchase 500 to 800 shares, just a small amount of shares to see if we can get maybe $1 or $2 spread over a period of time. But if you're trading these particular stocks, remember there's a difference in trading and investing. These particular stocks that are low price, you just have to be real careful, because I don't trade a lot of these stocks because I'm looking to get out in 1 day or 2 days. And a lot of times, even though you see a volatile spread or you see a little bit of price action, it's not liquid enough for me. It's not enough activity going on. But let's look at an example of a stock maybe that has a little bit more activity. And remember what I told you, you click on research, then you go to market movers. And then let's look at Mercer. This is a company, Merck, M-E-R-C is the ticker symbol. And this is a lovely, nice volatile spread. On some of these stocks, you can get in the morning on the breakout, and then once it finds key levels of resistance, you can turn around and short it. So you're making money on the upside when the breakout happens. Get in at about 670, 668 and ride that sucker all the way up, man. And then once it gets up to 841, 840 and it finds key levels of resistance, wait for the breakdown, because sometimes you can have a double breakout or a triple breakout, and you can get squeezed if you're shorting. But wait for this to break down to about 835, 834. Let it start declining in its price, and then what you do is you go to sell and you short this stock. You sell short. I would enter in about maybe 800. This is the quantity dealing with the shares that you're going to short or bet against. Then you always go to limit price, whether you're shorting or whether you're buying or you're selling. Always go to limit price. And remember now, your typical buy, you buy stock and you sell stock. But then when you're shorting, you sell short. And then you enter in, maybe let's say you shorted at 833, and then you preview order. Now let's say it drops all the way down to 760. Well, what you do is you buy to cover. You're gonna have to cover. You're gonna have to buy those shares back. You're gonna have to pay the broker back his money because he's letting you borrow shares when you short stock. So you pay him back. But the difference, if it goes down to 733, you have a $1 spread. So the difference is you pay him back his money, but you end up having a $1 spread, which is $800. And so you buy cover, and then you do a limit order. Remember now, limit order just simply means you're able to negotiate your price based on the bid and the ask, but you're able to specify what price you're looking to execute this order. So again, I'm just showing you a little bit of E-Trade, their platform. Normally we don't use this platform to trade with. We use E-Trade Pro. But for some of you newbie traders, some of you beginning traders, you may feel more comfortable using the basic platform for E-Trade. This is your more advanced platform, which is E-Trade Pro. This is a candle chart, which I can't go into detail right now, but this is the NXTD. We looked at this candle chart as well, and we saw the decline in price, but we also saw that this particular stock, it broke out to 75 cents. So it went all the way from, look, 42 cents all the way up to 75. So we recognize up in here it faced key levels of resistance. And this is looking at a chart. You can look at numbers as well. You can look at numbers as well. What's so neat about that is, let's just say you don't know how to read a level 2 chart. Well, when you're looking at this, you can still see the numbers during the real time, and you can see that it's not able to break past 74, 75. So whether you're looking at a chart, look at this. These are the key levels of resistance. Whether you're looking at a candle chart or whether you're just looking at numbers, they're still both the same. So this was a wonderful trade. I just want to congratulate my students. Now remember, Interactive Broker is the best broker, one of the best brokers to use to short stocks under $2. There's other brokers. Centerport Securities is a wonderful broker. You have to have over 40, 50 grand. Those are one of our high network brokers we use. They have a lot of shorts under $2. But Interactive Broker is another good company. You can really build a small account with Interactive Broker. When you let a lot of these companies, when you let some of these stocks run up that are penny stocks, eventually most of these penny stocks, they're going to fail. They're not really reliable companies. Sooner or later, they're going to lose their momentum. And it's just about the right entry point and exit point, getting in on these trades at the right time and exiting at the right time. Again, I'm Jay King, Self-Made Millionaire, coming to you from MillionairePennyStocks.com. Please visit us at MillionairePennyStocks.com. Click on services, and I would love to coach you. I would love to mentor you to go to the next level. Have a great day.